Hello and welcome to 2022.
But now I shine with your reflection on me.
Happy New Year and welcome to the first vlog of 2022. I've actually tried to start this vlog many times and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get back on the YouTube horse, but then like the horse would just like buck me off and run away and I would just continue living my scrappy existence. 21st of January today. So, you know, I thought I'd be like vlogging and making content over the holidays. I was not. But we did have some sad news in my boyfriend's family and that kind of punctuated a lot of the holidays, and then obviously there was a funeral and whatnot. So also I just kind of collapsed in a heap. Like we finished work on the 23rd and then 24th we woke up early to this news, so that was kind of like BAM! And then obviously there was Christmas and I just like collapsed in a heap basically, and I'm like totally fine with that because usually I struggle so hard to switch off. I wasn't on standby, I was fully off. Like there was no red light. I was unplugged. I was removed from power. But we are back and this is the first vlog. I've actually got some clips that I am going to insert like at some stage in this vlog because one time I did start trying to make some content. I was rearranging my office and like literally I just moved my desk from facing one way to the other way. But I thought, that was interesting. And I did film some of that, so I will insert that in case you care about the fact that I'm now staring at the other wall in my office. But I've also got some other bits and pieces to talk about, so that's exciting. So let's come along with me today. It is a Friday and I've just been chilling and killing, basically. Absolutely succeeding at life. But anyway, I'll get into why I've been chilling and killing on a Friday momentarily. In the offing, I need to dry my hair and I'm wearing this cute little baby blue crop top at the moment, which I think I showed in another vlog. Oh, excuse me, did I just see an ab? No, I don't think so. I think it was a roll. Anyway, yeah, I'm wearing this cute little blue crop that I got from Zara that I shamefully actually forgot that I'd bought and just found while tidying up my room. So look, I think it was clear at the time that I was having a bit of an emotional episode when I bought that top, but look, I am really glad that I got it. It fits me like a glove, it's lovely, and it goes really well with these sort of white baggy trousers I'm wearing. But anyway, let's get into it. Watch me dry my hair. I'm just back with the premium content. I actually still get a lot of questions about whether I still love my Dyson Airwrap. I got it nearly 2 years ago. Yes. Yes is the answer. I love it. I use it. I mean, I would say I use it every day, but I don't do my hair every day, particularly now we're like still basically working from home. But I have absolutely nothing bad to say about it at all. It's amazing. It's amazing. Never the same. Unbelievable, that Lady Gaga thing. It's just great. I use all the attachments. It's amazing. So I'm just going to use the dry function to dry it mostly. I've put on some Oral-B Super Shine in the meantime. There's a little tutorial you did not ask for. Go in with using that beauty vlogger vernacular. I'm going to use the barrels today, which is usually what I do. Sometimes I'll use the smoothing brush, but yeah, this should be about, some of these areas will be a little bit wet, but you know what? We're not going anywhere fancy today, so it really doesn't matter. I just want it to look okay-ish for, you know, content, and you know what it's like. If you do your hair nice the day you wash it, it is just overall easier to manage as the week goes on. There's a really wet bit there that's not gonna love this, but never mind. So yeah, those wetter bits, I just kind of give them a bit of a hand around the barrel at first. Usually it will pick it up. If it's too heavy, it won't. Okay, so aside from the little front bits, which I'll deal with in a minute, that's everything curled. Obviously it looks like dog shit for two reasons. One, I did a pretty rough job just because, like I said, I'm not styling my hair, I'm just drying it and getting it smoothed. And two, I'm gonna brush it out and also let them drop quite a lot. So let's do that. And I mean, look, this has literally taken me like 11 minutes or something. So can't really complain for that volume. I'm going to just blow the front bits out. I'm growing out my bangs a bit, which is everybody's favorite season of life. Done. No, then I'll usually just kind of pull them down. I'm actually not looking too bad today. Ooh, hello. Might leave it as it is. I've been kind of loving pinning them back a bit recently, but I think today, because sometimes I think, yeah, this one doesn't behave, which in those cases, sometimes I will cheat a bit and just pull it around like that so it stays. This one usually behaves a bit better. Oh well, I can see myself in the little viewfinder and I look pretty good. Okay, great. This is the outfit I was talking about with the, oh look, this is like a fitting room double angle vibe. Oh, one's a lot more flattering than the other. Isn't that funny? Having these trousers, I got them from Uniqlo from the JW Anderson collab, which I believe is now sold out. But you know, you don't have to get the exact same trousers, just any baggy trouser will do. And then yeah, this little blue crop, it's looking pretty nice with it. So I've been having a bit of success thrifting lately. I've been trying to get back into it since, like, you know, things started to reopen and then they closed and then they reopened and then they closed. And I found that the stock was a bit slim pickings for a while, but then I did some partnered content with Vinnie's Victoria and I had to like really scour for that, and I actually found some really good stuff and that like got my appetite going again. And then ever since I've just been having pretty good luck, so I thought I'd show you some bits and pieces that I found. Head to my Instagram, I'll put it here, if by some miracle you found this terrible channel without following me on Instagram. But I've got a highlight called Vinnie's, which is all the things that I filmed with them, which was really exciting. But this is like entirely separate to that. This is just my individual thrifting adventures. And I got a couple of really good things. So I got recently, I think it was $16, but it is brand new with tags, this cropped blazer from ASOS. And it just was giving me like major Emily in Paris vibes. And it's cropped, which is something that I've wanted for a long time. It is a tiny bit big across the shoulder, but I'm not that fussed about that because it's kind of boxy and cool. Might change those buttons out or take them off altogether. Not sure how I feel about the pearl bit, but maybe it's okay. I just think it's so cool. So I got that. I also have been looking for, and I kind of challenged myself to thrift this, I've been looking for one of those sort of like, I see a lot of girls walking around near my work wearing these sort of like floaty, often black dresses that aren't like super smart, but they're not super casual. They're just like nice with sandals. They're obviously quite cool for the hot weather, and also suitable for work. And I wanted one of those and I couldn't really find them, and a lot of them have puffy sleeves and that just doesn't really work with my body shape at all. And so I've been looking for something for a while, but I haven't been able to find it. But I found this, which is going to be difficult to show like this, but it's quite long, but it's like a tiered dress. And what I think I might do, because it looks a bit sack-like, maybe I'll try it on and show you, because it is sort of like below the knee, but I'm thinking if I were to cut it maybe to this frill, or maybe sort of halfway, and maybe even remove that frill if that's even possible, I might be able to make it into what I want. So I think it was $9, so you know, it's worth a shot. I've washed it, so it's ready to go. So I might have a go at that today or over the weekend. And I also, oh yeah, I hit the jackpot. I found 2 new in box keep cups. One was all matte black, and I was like, that's a mood. This one is, it's not glass, it's one of the plastic ones, but it's clear. And this one was $3 and the other one was $2, and I was like, I had keep cups on my Christmas list, would you bloody believe it? And so I scored 2 of those. And then I also got, I've been looking for a rain jacket, because I got my last rain jacket, well the rain jacket I currently have, from Savers, which is a big op shop in Melbourne, and it was always, I love it and I just wish it was a size bigger, but it's just not quite right. It's a tiny bit small and it's lush. It's like black and kind of almost like a, not like a trench coat, but it's just, it looks smart but it's waterproof. But I haven't been able to find anything else, but I did find this yellow one that's sort of, I guess it's more of a windbreaker than a raincoat, but I think it's sort of a waterproofy type material, and it pulls in at the waist there, which I thought was kind of cute. I thought this would be nice particularly for like summer rain, or like when the AFL season restarts and there's that kind of weird bit of time where you need a jacket but it's not freezing and you need to be kind of like covered when you're sitting at the MCG like getting blown away by wind. I thought this might be pretty good for that, and that was $9. So we are going to reorganize my office for the new year, and I also want to do a bit of a moving around of the furniture and stuff, so I thought that might make some fun content. So this is the current state of affairs. So like my desk is here with, you know, some bits and pieces there, and the windows behind it, and then this has become a little bit of a dumping ground recently. Just we've got some like Christmas presents piling up there, and I've got some PR stuff that I'm storing here, and I just want to get it all sorted. I've got some like boxes that can go in the recycling, and I just want to get it looking really fresh. So let's go. So what I think I want to do is move the desk to face that way so that the light kind of comes in, for 2 reasons. One, having light behind me when I'm having video calls is a real pain because of the, like, it won't focus very well and it can make me look quite glary. And also 2, the heat, the afternoon sun, when it hits that window, kind of radiates out for about half a metre, and so sitting here gets very, very hot. So I think being this way will help me be a bit cooler, because obviously it's summer in Australia over Christmas, and you know, the seasons are flipped if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, so it's hot right now and there's no air conditioner in here. So yeah, so first of all I think I'm just going to kind of get all of the kind of rubbish out and that kind of thing. Not that there's loads, but just, you know, flatten any recycling and that kind of thing, and then vacuum everything, and then we'll get to moving some stuff around.
dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back door. Nobody never know. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back door. Nobody never know. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back door. Nobody never know.
It's going up. Okay, so what I realised is that the desk needs to go that side because of the PowerPoints on the wall, but that's fine. I can just flip it that way. It's the same really. Just means I have to move the bookshelf as well. This is the new layout. So I've got the desk over there with my IKEA trolley with my podcast stuff. And then a lot of space here. So I'm thinking over by the window I might put like a chair or something that I can record podcasts in or something like that. But it's just feeling much more spacious. Thought we could have lunch and a debrief. I am having, well, it's more of a snack. I'm having a piece of rye toast with paprika hummus that I made, with then some thinly sliced cucumber, and then some harissa sauce that I also made. So yeah, that's my hot hack for eating like wholesome, delicious lunches, is have loads of sauces, because you can eat anything if it's got tasty sauce on it. And I'm also having a famous Sodaco blood orange drink, because I've been doing dry January, damp January I should say. I have had slipped up a couple of times, but I've only had 3 drinks since I started dry January on the 3rd of January, because we were away until the 2nd, so I didn't obviously do that. And yeah, just having a fridge stocked full of tasty non-alcoholic drinks has really helped. Gee, there's some turbulence there, isn't there, when I rock the table? Okay, sorry about that. I ate lunch and now we'll have the debrief, because for 2 reasons. One, when I was cutting, it was giving some, you know, turbulent camera effects because the table was rocking. And 2, I was wildly aware of the risks associated with eating harissa sauce while in white trousers. So I had to give it my full and undivided attention. I'm just wondering if my neighbours think I'm talking to myself, but it wouldn't be the weirdest thing that they think about me, so that's okay. What I came here to say was that if you're a newsletter subscriber, you may already know that I resigned from my job in December, and therefore I'm not going back. Now it's January. My last day was the last working day of the year. And that is it. RIP, my career. I might go into more detail at some stage about why I resigned, but basically a lot of it comes down to mental health reasons, and for that reason I'm not looking for another job. I'm going to try and do my own thing, but I'm going to do my own thing, like between my freelancing and the broke generation stuff and that sort of thing, and hopefully that might work out. It's just a bit of a weird one because I think that while maybe long term I thought that, you know, maybe my working style and things like that are better suited to working for myself, this wasn't at all how I envisaged it happening. I, you know, kind of wanted I wanted things to be a little bit more certain, a little bit more concrete, be doing it a little bit more consciously maybe, or sort of, you know, be, I guess, a bit more established, I don't know. And like, I know people say you're never ready exactly, but I kind of wanted it to be a bit more like jumping towards that rather than going towards that because I can't deal with my job anymore, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it's not sort of as positive as I maybe hoped that it would be, but also I don't think that really matters, and I think that things happen because of the way that they happen, and that's just the way that it is. So I'm like fine with that. It's just taken me a while to accept it, and I think that's probably what's a bit strange kind of going into it, because I'm not diving into this kind of like amazing new reality because my business is so successful. It's more sort of like I'm closing the door on something that was really not good for me, and this is the alternative, which is, you know, I'm lucky to have this alternative, and so why not use that to, you know, look after myself. And for that reason, I'm not like diving into the new year hustling and doing all this stuff. I'm really taking it slowly so that I can actually do it right and not burn out again and not take on too much and not kind of, I don't know, just end up unhappy again. So it's a strange one, but I am feeling good about it. Leaving jobs is always really emotional for me, even if I know that I want to leave. I don't like things ending, I don't like time passing, I don't like closing doors on things, but ultimately, like, the timing's been really good, having the Christmas break and things like that, and like certain things I'm still finding a bit weird. Like the other day I kind of picked up our work chat to like message a kind of work group that I'm in, like just a social group, and I was like, oh, I don't have that anymore. That's weird. So like the passive socialization of the workplace is definitely something I'm already missing. But I mean, that's just it comes with the territory. There's so many other benefits that can outweigh that, and there's other things that you can do to kind of seek that out. I've joined a co-working space, even though I'm not going in too much at the moment, because, you know, minimising my exposure to people and minimising the spread of the virus and that kind of thing. So yeah, so anyway, that's keeping you caught up. That is what the new year looks like for me. Long term, feeling good. So hopefully, you know, I'll find my feet with this YouTube channel a bit more, and there might be some more content and that sort of thing. I'm a bit nervous about telling people online, just because I do think there's sort of like, especially when any part of what you do is anything close to influencer. Not that that's how I identify my business activities, but, you know, I do sponsored content sometimes and that sort of thing. And I think that there's this kind of element of like, oh, another one bites the dust, just getting all this free stuff, so she's gone. And, you know, when like an influencer goes full-time in their job, I think there's quite a lot of that, and I don't really want to have to receive that hate, like, oh, you're unrelatable now because you don't hate your job like everyone else or whatever. So for a while I was thinking I wasn't going to tell anybody, but then at the same time I do cobweb, you know, share some of my life online, and then to those of you that are really lovely and aren't going to give me hate for doing something that's right for me, I'm like, well, I want to tell those people, so I've decided to tell people, to tell the internet, and everyone else can just suck it, really. So this is the length of the dress, and I mean, looking at it now, it's kind of okay, but what I want is something above the knee so that it's a bit more summery. So let's give it a try. this is the finished product. I'm really happy with it. It's exactly what I was looking for. I mean, is the sew job absolutely perfect? No, but it's also just for me, so who really cares? And yeah, the length is exactly what I want. I left it a little bit longer at the back. And I'm pretty stoked. I'm actually thinking of whether I could make a belt tie with the offcuts to see if I might want a bow. Already see, I might have to go to the mirror. I decided not to do the belt as I don't think I need it, but I am going to keep those offcuts in case I change my mind. So I'm just going to pack up my sewing machine, which is the Singer Start, by the way. It's very affordable, very accessible price point. And turn this back into my desk so I can start editing the vlog you're now watching. Okay, the clips are looking pretty long for this vlog, so I am going to wrap it up here, but thanks so much for watching my first vlog of 2022. Sign up to the newsletter if you haven't already. The theme is finally going to be, following on from my last vlog of 2021, unpacking that kind of concept of what's the worst that can happen and how we've really lost that in the last couple of years. Thanks so much for watching, and you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff if you would like to support the channel, because it really, really helps. See you next time. Bye.